So, hello back again. We are reviewing a film that no one knows about, but it's gone on to become the second highest grossing film of China.
Third in the world.
Third in the world, $700 million is brought in on a budget of 50 million. We're obviously talking of none other than A Wandering Earth.
The Wandering Earth.
Shit. The Wandering Earth. I had one job.
You never heard of the film?
I had one job. The Wandering Earth.
Only thing
Chinese film.
is the Marvel. Only the Marvel Goliaths, Captain Marvel and Endgame are the only films in the world right now that has made more. So puts it into perspective this year.
This year, yeah. So this film is directed by Liu. Sorry, no, that's the name of the author.
Yeah.
It's directed by Fran Guo. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Mister or Mrs. It stars loads of Chinese actors.
Let's not
I don't want to
pronounce
butcher
that.
the names, so I'm not going to say it. You can Wikipedia it anytime you want. But basically, the plot goes. It's a sci-fi interstellar film where in the future the Earth is now very close to the sun as the sun expands as the red giant, and it's the mission of a crew of interstellar vehicular pilots to guide the Earth from the people of the Earth from where they are across to another place while trying to invade Jupiter.
So the plot is essentially, so one of the captains, there's this team in space, they're like the satellite, they guide the Earth, and the plan on Earth is really something I've not seen before. So the plan is to put these massive jets in the Earth's surface and literally push the Earth out the solar system into.
It's exactly what I would have called.
Yeah, it's like such a unique concept. I'm not really, when I'm reading like, what is this about? Oh, okay, I'm not really. Let's see where this goes. Because sci-fi. I love my sci-fi space movies, and this is a thing I'm not really, really thought about. Like, okay, what happens if you could literally just push the Earth somewhere? It's so bonkers, but in these movies, you want to be bonkers.
Yeah,
so that's the plot. So eventually, they find out while they want to slingshot around Jupiter, they realize, oops, we've done the maths wrong.
No way.
We're gonna go into Jupiter.
Come on, China. You can't get your maths wrong.
So
the world relies on it.
Yeah, so essentially, they have to evade. So the crisis is when they're going towards Jupiter, it looks like they're gonna miss the trajectory and they're gonna be in a collision course
with Jupiter.
Or be absorbed into Jupiter essentially, and grim.
Yeah.
So the story follows a brother and sister.
Rather go into sun.
Yeah. So the story follows a brother and sister who are trapped. Now, basically how it works on Earth is the cities are all underground. Everyone's moved underground.
Gurren Lagann.
Yeah, so essentially the only time they go to the surface is to do recon and missions, bits and bobs, but because of the temperature change and the fact half the Earth's on full blast, everyone is underground.
Yeah, of course, we have solar radiation.
Exactly, yeah. So you follow this brother and sister who end up on the surface they sneak out for bants. And then they realize, oops, this ain't bants anymore. There's a whole crisis.
My hand is gone now.
Exactly.
My left hand is mutated.
So he follows these two who want to save the world essentially, and follow.
These two are going to save the world.
Well, with the help of a few others, obviously, not just these two. But they meet fellow.
Is this a teenage drama?
No. Well, they meet up with other astronauts and military personnel.
And these brother and sister have grown up now.
Yeah. So the brother and sister, like their dad is on the spaceship in space. He's overseeing the whole mission. So that's the connection.
Oh, right, okay.
So he is the guy who's like pioneer out in space. He's the one who's guiding everyone along.
Nepotism, huh?
So that's how they relate. Like he's an engineer and end up. So that's the background. But overall, I don't spoil too much of it. But
yeah, don't spoil. I absolutely would love to.
It's a gorgeous. Firstly, it's gorgeous to look at. Some of the screenshots I saw when I was looking for images to post are great.
They could be wallpapers.
Yeah, the world building is great. The storyline is something fresh and new. It's not something I've seen before. And overall, it's just a great watch. I liked it a lot. The only bad thing I'll say is in the middle, it does drag a bit. Because it's in Chinese, right? When there's a lot of dialogue in it, as much as you like to read, when there's a lot of dialogue in it, you kind of lose a bit of track of it, in a sense. Like, we can read as much as I don't mind watching foreign films, but when there's a lot of dialogue, you kind of do phase out a bit. And okay, what did they say? Let me rewind it because there's a lot of reading. The language itself isn't a barrier. I don't mind watching foreign language, but the middle does get a bit. What's the word I'm looking for? What's the word when they just give you story? When they just give you storyline in what's the word for it? The term. It's just exposition. It's just exposition. It's very exposition heavy in the middle. I explain everything. That's I kind of did switch up a bit there, but around that is very great. I would suggest you watch the sub version. There is an English dub on Netflix. I tried to watch it. but it is.
It sounds terrible.
It just sounds like a badly dubbed satire. The characters sound way too dramatic for. And there's a comic relief character in it, which is fine, but he's so overly comic relief. Like, why are you? So I have to switch it to the sub. I'm like, okay, let's listen to that.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, there are some good dubs out there, but this one isn't one.
This one isn't one.
It will just drag you out of the experience. Like, oh my god, this guy's a clown.
Yeah,
So
that dub really takes you out of the experience.
yeah. So I mean, watch the sub version for sure to enjoy it fully. Oh yes, wonderful movie.
How much would you rate it?
I would give it a 4 out of 5. I really liked it.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10, yeah.
80% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it's standing at Rotten Tomatoes right now, but it is a really nice film, and I think it's something really fresh and different, and which is not really seen much nowadays.
How would you compare it to, say, other good sci-fis that have come out this decade, for example?
Interstellar is the one I'm thinking about. That comes straight to
How would you
mind.
compare it to Interstellar?
Two different things, to be honest. Interstellar is a far more grittier, realistic, serious movie, whereas this
Is not serious?
It's serious, but it also leads to it's a bit more ridiculous. Like strapping jets to the Earth is a ridiculous concept. Let's be honest. So you're gonna have a bit of, and I kind of want a bit ridiculous in there. Interstellar, I kind of went in knowing this is a Nolan movie. This ain't gonna have overly dramatic scenes. It'll have tension, but not in this way. But this is a bit more fun to watch. You know, there are scenes which it doesn't drag you too much. Interstellar is totally different, essentially. I can't think of any other space movies to come out. I mean, anything come to your mind?
Space movie. I'm just thinking typical sci-fi,
Yeah.
like say Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow is different. That's an alien invasion. This is, I mean, if compared to Gravity, that's another space movie, but Gravity is different as well. It's not.
Yeah.
But this now, I think it's definitely. If you got nothing to do over the weekend, I mean, it's on the It's on Netflix now, so it just dropped randomly. I'm like, whoa, there's no hype about it. Nothing. I'm like, you think one of the biggest.
Yeah,
movies-
Netflix has, I think, bought all the like the global distribution rights.
Exactly. I mean, but I didn't even know it was on there. It's only because I saw online a random tweet saying, "Oh, they've dropped this online." It's a bit weird. I should at least put a bit of, because it is
A bit more advertisement into it, yeah.
And the fact, 50 million budget, let me say that's. I don't know. I don't think that's 50 million. I think they must have done the books in a really clever way, because it looks far more better than in Hollywood. 50 million gets you nothing.
No, well, you say that. You know, Lord of the Rings, the original trilogy, were made on 90 million budget each one of them. And they had far better CGI than the Hobbit
If
trilogy.
you think about it, this cost 50 million, Dark Phoenix costs 4 times as much, and it has nowhere near as much CGI, as much need for special effects.
So Jennifer Lawrence paycheck to pay.
Oh yeah,
You forgot that.
and the 50p cosplay they had from Mystique. So let's not go to Dark Phoenix again.
Yeah.
Let's come in. But yeah, this is a great film. You'll love it. Check it out.
I already know all of it.
Yeah. I might read the book. I don't know. Should I read books? It's kind of got me interested. I want to see what the book goes with this. So it's based on a novel, so I want to see.
Apparently, novella, even shorter.
Yeah. So
probably, yeah, you can read it.
Yeah, and yeah.
All right, 8 out of 10. Definitely do give it a watch. Have a good one.
Bye.